Hello, hello. God, I'm all shiny. I should have some earrings on, but I don't know where they are. Whatever. Okay, hey everybody. Beth from Destination Decluttered here for like a half an hour, just for a half an hour here on TikTok. But I wanted to pop in to help you with your clutter and your stuff. Okay. I will be here on TikTok live for a half an hour. Then here's a fun thing. I am going here. Let me see if I can. Oh, that's so much better. Need my glasses to see things. Is I will be going from TikTok Live to Facebook Live to Instagram Live to YouTube Live. So I will actually be on social media for the next 2 hours. I'm here to do a couple of things. Hello, hello. I'm here really mainly to help you with your clutter and your stuff. Also, I'm showing up early because I'm East Coast, but hopefully my West Coast folks, you're not getting out of, you're a little bit more awake, and maybe more of you are showing up. So hey, if we haven't met before, my name is Beth. I am a decluttering life coach, and I am here to help you with what you're stuck with clutter-wise and kind of otherwise, because there is stuff behind the stuff, as I like to say to my clients. I will be here for the next half hour or so to help you answer any questions you have about decluttering. But also, here's a great thing. Folks have told me that they really find it beneficial to pop on one of these TikTok lives or Facebook or Instagram that I do and just use me as a background, almost like a what do you call that thing? A podcast. Yes, that's what you call them, a podcast. A podcast to just declutter while I'm here, So what I want to offer is, put me what you see here does not change, and what you see on the screen has nothing to do with what's going on. What is going on is the stuff that's on the screen of your head. That kind of wonderful, drive-in movie screen, as I like to say to my clients, where you've got images of what you want your home to look and feel like, and doing other things like that, So what I want to suggest to you is, if you have any questions about clutter and stuff, I am here to answer them. The other thing too is I do have, and I'm just going to quickly check here. I'm sorry, I got my thing here. Is I do have an email mailing list. If you're interested, that's destinationdecluttered.com/join. I have a lot of cool stuff that I offer the people on my mailing list, and I want to maximize the amount of time that I'm here today answering your questions, but I just wanted to throw that out there. I do a monthly TikTok live with the people on my mailing list. They get first dibs. You get first dibs on coaching consultation sessions. I'm going to do a couple of live free workshops on Zoom with just the people from my email mailing list. So I just wanted to mention that to you, okay? Thank you, Hannah, for thinking my glasses are awesome. I may be changing them soon. I need to get new glasses, and I may actually do a TikTok video at my glasses place because my people are so awesome. But thank you. I'm going to see if I can get the lenses switched out, but we're going to see. Oh, interesting. So Kate in Texas is saying, had company over the weekend, so I switched my surface clutter to behind doors and drawers. Okay, notice how your surface clutter becomes your stored clutter when you get people over. For those of you who don't know my lingo, as I said, my name is Beth. I'm a decluttering life coach, and Destination Decluttered is what I call my coaching. And I do that because I like to think of life and everything pretty much like a road trip. So you think of where you are now, what's working for you, rock on. What's not working for you is going to be more like, what do you want your home to look and feel like? What do you want your life to look and feel like, your home to look and feel like? What do you want it to function like, right? And one of the things that I do with coaching is I talk about the surface, stored, and sentimental as 3 levels of clutter. So it's one of those things where, as I said, Kate in Texas said her surface clutter became stored clutter, which is, as I like to say, behind doors and drawers. It's like closets and cabinets and drawers in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the bedroom, all of those types of things. There we go. Barbara's even saying, you talk, I declutter, taking on a really messy desk right now. Barbara, I just want to offer, can you imagine how good it's going to feel that when you are even done with some of it, even if on the 25 minutes that I'm here on TikTok, if you need more time and you have it, I will be hopping over to the Destination Decluttered Facebook page too. So I am on for 2 solid hours this afternoon for helping you get the support you need, the encouragement, the tools, the methods, the systems, the processes, strategies, all that fun stuff. Okay? Love it. What else do we got here? How do I send my email address? Don't want to post it here. No, nor should you actually. So good morning, everybody. So I am not giving out my email address. What I will give you is the website address for you to sign up for the Destination Decluttered email list, which is destinationdecluttered.com/join. That's all you need to do. All right. You will get on the mailing list. You'll immediately get a welcome email with a habit tracker attached to it. It will also have the invitation info for the Zoom call that we're doing, and all sorts of good stuff. I just sent out some chock-a-block good emails this weekend because so much stuff was going on that I will make sure you're caught up on too, so you know when my TikTok lives are, when my consultation schedules are available. Like, you find out the cool stuff before anybody else, okay? So there we go with that. Oh, that's cool. Taking off the Christmas ornaments off a Christmas tree while listening to you. Oh, rock on with your Brad self. That's very cool. What else do we have here? Doing my daughter's closets is a mess. Okay, Crazy Cat Girl 17. What I want to suggest is, notice you're dealing with stored clutter. It is behind a door. It is behind a closet door. The solution to get you going with with any of this stuff is thinking about the categories. So think about the categories of things that are in your daughter's closet, in your closet. So this may be clothing, and it may be clothing that falls under just a few different subcategories. Stuff that fits, stuff that doesn't fit, stuff that that you don't like, she doesn't like wearing anymore, all of those types of things. The other thing too I want to offer to everybody is, if you're trying to help somebody else declutter, involve them in the process. Now, I don't know if you're able to do that right now, but to me, the way I coach is decluttering is a life skill. Decluttering is a way of thinking about your stuff and saying, is this something I want in my life or not? And if I don't want it, what do I do with it? And if I do want it, well, what do I do with it there too, right? So think about that. It's a life skill to say, what do I want in my life and what do I not want in my life? And then to take the action and do something about it. So if you live with people and you feel like the decluttering is your responsibility, you are responsible for you and your stuff. You shouldn't be as responsible for other people. Other people should be learning how to declutter, and you can teach them or you can get them coaching. I do one-on-one coaching with people, but I just want to offer that it's really important to realize that decluttering is something that is a life skill that can last you and be applied to so many different areas of your life. Okay? I love it. There you go, Paula. I love it. She just signed up. There is hope, my dear. Hope is awesome. Angie, that sucks that you have Crohn's. My house is horrible. Here's the thing I want to just plant a seed about. First of all, I feel bad that you've got like a physical thing and it makes you feel lousy. Here's the interesting thing about decluttering is it isn't really about the physical thing, right? And it is about what you think about your clutter makes you feel a certain way. And when you feel a certain way, you do something with your clutter or not. You either hold on to it or you're able to release it. So I think about your head. I try to make things easy when I coach people. I try to make it easy. So think about what goes on in your head, makes you feel a certain way in your heart, which makes you do a certain thing with your hand, and that ends up with your home looking the way it does. I've got it's like the 4-H club, I've decided. So it's head, and it's all in the same order too. So it's head, heart, hand, and home. I don't know if I'm going to keep that one, but just think about, Angie, that even if you've got a medical condition, that you can make decisions up here about what you want in your home or not. You can make a decision about how you want your home to look and feel, how you want your home to function. What items do you want in your home and what not? The moving of the items always comes after the thought about, I want to move it and I want to keep it or save it, okay? So I just wanted to give you that kind of hope that anybody, it doesn't necessarily have to do at the very beginning with the functional things that you're moving. It starts up here, it flows to here, and then it goes to your hands, okay? That's how I coach anyway. I love it. I was already going through stuff cleaning up and saw you were on. Guess what you are? I am cleaning support. Stephanie, thank you. I'm happy to be cleaning support. Folks that I have coached that have a bit of ADHD talk about body doubling. Who doesn't want to have somebody who kind of keeps them company as you're doing something that's not so exciting? You know what I mean? The cleaning sometimes is not the exciting part, though sometimes it is, because it can be a treasure hunt. I have had so many clients that it's not even like funny that how many people have found money, gift cards they misplaced, something they were missing for a long time ago, so many things simply because they started decluttering. The other thing too is that sometimes the task you have to do is mundane and boring, or less than exciting. It's dishes, it's laundry, it's, well, more dishes, more laundry, tidying up. Sometimes the task doesn't have to have the energy. If you're saying, when I do this, my home is going to look the way I want it to look, feel like I want to feel when I'm in there, and also function the way I want to. So sure, I'll do these few mundane tasks to make sure it looks and feels like it does. Okay, so Susan Smith, 9815, is saying, I'm a hoarder, and my mom was, and my grandmother does. It run in DNA. I don't think it runs in DNA. I think it's a learned behavior. I really do, because I grew up in a cluttered home. I learned how to think about things that maybe hang on to them. I learned that. I think we are all born with a certain amount of what we hang on to and what we release, but so much of this is learned and practiced behavior about getting reinforcement about, you can't throw that away, that's good stuff. Hey, somebody gave that to you, I paid good money for that. You might be using it someday. All of those things are not organic to the human system. It's more like you've learned that thing, and look, you learned it from your mom who learned it from your grandmother. Okay, no big deal to notice that you have that stuff, because when you notice, if it's just a learned behavior, you can unlearn it and you can learn better ways. That's why I spend so much time in like the lovely kind of non-judgy, like non-emotional part of it when I'm doing coaching, which is taking the drama out of it and realizing so much of it is habit. So much of it is habit, and habits can be changed. You have a habit that gets your house cluttered. You can change that habit to one that doesn't make you as cluttered. Okay, so there is hope there too. Boop. Oh, we got a whole bunch of things. You travel a lot. I do. How do I store specialized meds, motion sickness, Imodium bands, and electronics? You know what? I actually use, I'm pretty simple, because like I use little zip bags, like just random ones that I've picked up. Like this is my makeup bag. I only show you this because I have it on my desk, but I have a bag, a zippered bag that always has little Ziploc bags of all the medicines I need, right? And it's small enough that I have it in my glove box of my car all the time. And when I go traveling, I will throw it in my my carry-on bag. I try to run the balance. I will say this: I try to run the balance between being organized, but then also being over-organized. Because I've realized myself, there's that right balance to say I'm being the right amount of organized versus over-organized, and I'm like, then I have to keep on putting things in the right thing. So zippered bags help me stay organized. Also, too, I will say packing cubes with my clothes really help too. I'm able to fit more in a carry-on, because I never want to check a bag unless I have to, because I don't even want to have to, because I like just getting up and going. I'm going to be doing that actually in a couple of weeks, just as a heads up. Folks on the mailing list already know that, because I already told them the days that I'm going to be on TikTok Live from now literally until the end of the month practically. And so I will say, like, yeah, there's going to be almost a 2-week gap there where I'm going away. I'm going to be off the digital grid, as I like to say. So that's why I'm here for you right now, for now and next week, to do TikTok Lives to help you with this stuff. Okay. There we go. Celerate says, decluttering while listening to you has helped me stay focused. And the great thing about that is focus. It's what it's all about. When you're unfocused, when you're not paying attention, that's when things happen. But when you can focus on decluttering and knowing that the decluttering is helping you get to where it was, it's a game changer. I have so much stuff that's overwhelming, and I don't know where to begin in cleaning and decluttering. Peebo, I love this. And somebody said, saw you for the first time yesterday and was sharing these simple words to my sister last night. Thank you so much for spreading the word, and I hope it helps. So here's a wonderful thing. So Peebo and Co, you're the first person on the Destination Decluttered TikTok Live kind of imaginary bingo card, you hit the number 1 and 2. They're almost like conjoined twins of questions, which is overwhelmed and not know where to start. I will help you with that. And anybody else who is on here who is struggling with overwhelm, and maybe not just in your clutter, in other areas of your life. So here is how I look at it. And here is what has helped me and other coaching people, clients that I have, is overwhelm feels like the world above you. You're looking at it too big. You're looking at it like the giant road trip from here to Palm Springs. Anytime you are overwhelmed, just realize, wait a minute, that's a clue that I am just looking at this thing way too big. I am looking at the entire road trip and it's overwhelming me and I'm not even getting started. Because if you said to me, how do I get from Pennsylvania to Palm Springs, California? If I looked at my globe, which is deflated sadly, so I can't show it, I wouldn't know how to do it. The opposite of overwhelm is to chunk it down. The antidote, how to overcome the overwhelm, as the alliterator in my brain likes to say, is to take that overwhelm, physically pretend you're moving it, put it down. Take it from over your head to down in front of you. When it's down in front of you, you can do a few things. You can chunk it down. Chunk down any of your projects into smaller bites until you can actually start them. Chunk them down by writing them down. Get that spaghetti out of your head, that overwhelming, oh my God, I got so much to do, blah, blah, blah. Get a spiral bound notebook. Soon enough, they're going to be 25 cents at Staples because it's going to be back to school season. If I see that when they are, I will post a thing because that's when I stock up on them. Write down the stuff that's in your head. Write down the things you need to do, the things you want to do. The things you want to do in your life, how you want your home to look and feel, that's all your destination. That's why you're doing all these things. That's why you want to be doing the decluttering. So your home looks and feels better all the time, not just on that one time when you decluttered. Okay? And how you begin is by chunking it down. Now, Peabo & Co., I have a bunch of TikTok videos about this, about how to overcome the overwhelm, but I'll give it to you really quickly. Chunking down the overwhelm. You can do it in a couple of different ways. You can do it by category. So surface clutter, stored clutter, sentimental clutter. Go around your house and just pick up the surface clutter. Put stuff away. Put it where it belongs. The other one is chunking things down by time. Set the timer on your phone for like 20 minutes and say, I'm going to focus on just decluttering this one surface for that amount of time, or this one room. Another way of chunking it down to get going is to chunk down your whole house that's overwhelming into one room and do the 3 things. How about this? How about for the next 12 minutes that I'm on TikTok, and then maybe if you hop over to the Destination Decluttered Facebook channel, that you say, for the time that I am on the screen right now, if you just even said, for these next 12 minutes, I'm going to be in this one room of my home for the next 12 minutes, and I'm going to work on the surface clutter just on this one room. If you started that now, by the time I sign off TikTok and go hop over to the Facebook page, your surfaces will look better. They have to, because you've put trash in the trash, recycles in the recycles, maybe the dishes are in the sink, maybe the laundry's in the hamper, maybe the things that are just away, like not put away or put away, it's going to look better. That, my friends, is how you overcome overwhelm. Over to down, and that means chunk it down, write it down, and then take action when it's that small enough to next right step that you can do. There we go. Hope that helps. There we go. What else do we have here? Ooh. Okay, what else do we have? Advice on how to handle asking your children to pick up their stuff who have moved out. Yes, ask your children who have moved out to pick up their stuff. Say to them, hey, you know what? I get it that this is, I am deciding that I want to declutter the home and make it better because I'm still living here, and I know you are not. So guess what? This is your stuff. Let's make a plan so you can get it out of here and into your home. Okay, notice it's a decision-making process. You guys are going to have to decide when they're going to come over. They're going to have to decide what they want and what they don't want. Stand up for yourself. I will say this. In all of these instances, is stand up for yourself and say, this is important to me, and we're going to make a plan, but my goal is for your stuff to be out of my house in X amount of time. And obviously this is all personal to you and unique to you. But if you want your home to look and feel the way you want it to, and that includes not having other people's things in it, you need to take the actions to do the things. Now, it's always interesting when other people say they don't want stuff. Allow them to say they don't want the stuff anymore, but also don't allow it shouldn't fall to you to then get their stuff out of your house. Okay. I am always doing the coaching. Sorry, I was trying to read questions and talk at the same time. Boy, does that not work. When I coach, this is how I approach it. If you are living in a home with other people, everybody lives in the home. Everybody benefits of being in the home. It should not fall to one person to do the decluttering and the maintenance of the home. This should be more equally distributed. People should be responsible for their own stuff. Decluttering is a life skill. Decluttering is a life skill. It is allowing you to make decisions about what you want in your life or not. You don't want their stuff in your life. Maybe they don't want their stuff in your life, but then they should be like, okay, what do I want to do with it? How do I get rid of it? Okay. Somebody says, oh, Beth Whitley, nice to see you. How do I start the process? Here's how you start the process. If you procrastinate, you know what? Here, just spend 5 minutes, not even, just sitting there with your eyes closed in a quiet spot. And I mean, some people call it, you could do meditating and things like that, but just envision why you're even doing it to begin with. Would you procrastinate if you were driving to the beach or to a place you really wanted to go to? Would you be dilly-dallying around the house and making excuses and wasting time when you could be in the car driving to one of your favorite places? No, you would be wicked excited to go there. And I love the beach, even though I like to be on SPF 1,000,000 and sun hat and all that, but I really love the ocean and that whole vibe. So I'm not about to procrastinate going someplace that I am excited to go to. So get curious. Maybe you're not in love with your destination. Maybe you need to fall in love with your destination and how your body feels when you know you're going to go there. That might help you to stop procrastinating on yourself. Okay? Just think about that. That's why I call my coaching Destination Decluttered. Because when you start treating your life like a road trip, when you're like, OMFG, I cannot wait to get to there, then your energy changes, your thoughts change, your energy changes, and then you do the things. You do the things, you take the action, you make the decisions, you take the things to the donation place, you sell the things on eBay, you throw things in the trash, you try on the clothes you haven't tried on, you donate, you align the stuff in your home to match the home and life you want. Okay? There we go. Ooh, what else do we have here? I'll do another quick shout out for anybody who wants to join the Destination Decluttered email mailing list, destinationdecluttered.com/join. All killer, no filler. I know I sent out a couple of emails this weekend, and one of them was really chock-a-block full of good info, and I sent out a bunch of coaching consultation opportunities. They all got snatched up, so I had to add some more. So you will get, the link to get that when you sign up. The neat thing is that you also get advance notice. I will be off the grid in a couple of weeks. I will not be showing up. But people on the Destination Decluttered email mailing list already know that, so they're making plans, okay? There we go. Yep, I love it. Jane Jansen says, I tell my kids when they come downstairs, don't leave empty-handed. Bring trash, dishes, clothes, anything. Yes, never have an empty hand. I want to say it was Mildred Pierce. There was some old movie with Joan Crawford, black and white movie. She owned a restaurant, and there was a thing like that, and she pretty much said, never walk around with an empty hand. And I it's one of the few things. I don't want to say no wire hangers ever, though I'm changing the wire hangers from the stuff from the dry cleaners, but I try not to be Joan Crawfordy about it. But yes, always be, a little bit at a time is how you do it. Every little bit helps. Okay. There we go. I downsized abruptly. I have stuff for a 5,000 square foot Victorian with basement, 2,000 squared, no basement. Okay. Notice how, your stuff fit the space you had. Now you've got a different space. This is when this kind of forces you to make a decision of what fits both emotionally and mentally, but also physically, right? If you love all that stuff, you may not love how it feels to have 5,000 square feet of things in your 2,000 square foot place. What are the things that fit in that space and into your home that you want to live in comfortably, even though it's only 2,000 square feet, which is bigger than my home, So notice that stuff, and maybe that allows you to pay more attention to the things that really speak to you versus the stuff that was kind of nice because it decorated it, but you might be able to part with some of those things. So think about, that was your life back then, 5,000 square foot Victorian. You still have the stuff from that life, but this life now is you, 2,000 square foot home. And the future, what do you want to look and feel? Think about those things. You might be able to release some things by realizing some stuff isn't as important as others to you. All right. How do I get others I live with? A husband and twin 9-year-olds put things away, not leave it. Couple of ways. Isn't easy, but it's doable and it's so important. Your 9-year-olds need to learn this as a life skill. So does your husband. If you're not around, things shouldn't go to pot. They should all be able to take care of themselves. Your husband's an adult. Your kids will be adults, have a conversation with them. Have a conversation. Say, with love in your heart, I ain't doing this no more if it's all left up to me. Now, I don't know your situation, KJ Crafts, but I want to say it is worth you kind of standing up for yourself in a loving way to say, you know what, this isn't working for me. This is like a business. If you do a list of all the tasks that are in that business, 90% of these are probably running to me. We're going to realign the tasks. We are going to create some systems, and we're going to practice these till it just becomes the way we do things. And it's not going to be emotional. It's just going to be like, this is you being at a job and being expected to do different things. I can't imagine if your kids decided to get a job at McDonald's that they'd be like, I don't want to do it, or no, somebody else is going to do it before me. No, you're setting your kiddos up for real life in that you will be expected to do things efficiently and quickly without fuss. So practice that at home. That will also make them be better on their own when they move out, when they have roommates, when they might have a partner they live with, when they might have their own family. Having them know how to do these things is a life lesson. It is a life skill that's really important to be taught. A bunch of messages. Okay, I'm here for another 3 minutes. Beth, Destination Decluttered. Usually I'm here on TikTok Live for an hour, but I'm doing, I'm trying to, because I know I'm on again some other time. But I'm going to hop over to the Destination Decluttered Facebook page. I say that right now on TikTok because here's the funny thing. Right now we have almost 200 people right here. And it's really a struggle for me to answer the questions of 200 people when they go quickly by me. I say that because over at the Destination Decluttered Facebook page, first of all, I have Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for the people that are struggling with clutter that aren't on TikTok. So if you know somebody struggling with clutter and they're not on TikTok, let them know I exist on those other platforms. But I'm also saying it to you right now because if you hop over with me, the amount of followers that do that decreases by about 90%. So then it's a little bit more relaxed. It's a little bit more of a two-way conversation. And I'm able to give some more detail in the answers that I'm giving and also answer more of the questions that you have because sometimes they just speed by me too quickly and I can't do it. On a similar note, I will leave you with this. And again, I'm saying the Destination Decluttered email mailing list a lot because that's where it's at, people. That is where I have decided to always give the good stuff to those people. So destinationdecluttered.com/join. You sign up, you get a welcome email with a habit tracker attached. It has the Zoom invite for the free monthly Zoom that I do just for the people on the mailing list. The people on the mailing list have been notified about when I'm going to be doing TikTok Lives from now to the end of the month, when I have consultations available for one-on-one coaching from now until the end of the month. They will be notified, you will be notified when you're on the mailing list of when I do some free decluttering workshops, some Zoom things that will help you declutter not just your home, but your schedule, your mind, all sorts of good stuff that's free for the people on the mailing list. And then, of course, yes, if you want to sign up for coaching, I offer that as well. Okay. So I'm just saying, that it'll behoove you. You get a lot of good stuff from my free email list. And I just do that on the off chance that we can never, if for some reason all the socials go down, you and I would still be able to maintain a connection because you've been nice enough to share your email address with me. And I honor that, and I want to say thank you. And that's why all the good stuff is for the people. All the good stuff starts with the people on the mailing list. I don't spam you too, because why would I clutter up your mailbox, right? Gosh, I wish I could help you all right now, but I'm hopping off. I will be doing another TikTok live. Oh yes, also if you like my TikTok live page, excuse me, if you like my Destination Decluttered TikTok page, you'll be notified when I go live again, and I will be going live Friday the 7th, day after tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, okay, till 10. I also have some dates next week that I have to make a video about. I will do that, but right now I'm hopping over to Destination Decluttered on Facebook, and I hope to see you there, okay? Just know that there's help there. I can help you. There's videos here. I wish I could answer all your questions, but tune in again on Friday. Get on my mailing list and I can help you, okay? And now I'm going over to Facebook. I'll see you there. Bye.